So, I wanted to hit on some dates. And I'm not talking about the fruit slash delicious nature's candy here. I'm talking about numerology dates. Okay? February 5th of 2022 until March 15th, 2022. Pluto has been in Sagittarius 29th degree. And the 29th degree in astrology is a very potent degree. It's the last degree of that any sign, and so it's an extra 1-2 punch, like going out with a bang of that energy. So there, with those dates, and maybe just associate with some of the world events overseas. And that it is in Sagittarius, which is higher beliefs, world views, more of like conscious thinking, realizing that we're part of a collective, like it's beliefs. Spirituality lives in this energy. Not so much right or wrong, like they're not debates, they're discussions that each view a higher vibration of Sagittarius is wonderful discussions where each side isn't so identified with their beliefs that they're willing to hear the other with an open mind and heart. And you're only capable of that if you're not identifying with your beliefs. Because just like our thoughts and our feelings, we aren't those. We are the thing behind them. We are thinking our thoughts. We are feeling our feelings. We are believing our beliefs. We are that spirit, that soul behind those things. And when you embrace that and leave room for a little bit of exploratory energy, which is also very Sagittarius, like willing to explore, you like, that's where wisdom is accumulated, because you're willing to grow with your beliefs. Like as you've lived each life or experienced new experiences, you're willing to grow like a hermit crab. You're not so stuck in this one belief that you're unwilling to get out of your shell, even though you've outgrown it. And often that's fueled by fear. So if we're willing to be brave, essentially, and embrace being able to learn new things, as opposed to the lower vibration of Sagittarius can be very self-righteous. They believe that the energy of Sagittarius can fall prey to thinking that they know what's best. They've done the most learning. They've done the most research. They're the most educated on things, that they are right, basically. When a Sagittarius gets stuck into right, that in and of itself is an oxymoron, because Sagittarius energy is not good or bad, left or right, up or down. It's realizing that it's all part of it. So let's be sure to really focus on the high vibration side of Sagittarius energy right now, and realizing that Pluto's the planet that is death and transmutation. So it's coming through that energy of Sagittarius, of what I just explained, all of those beliefs. And beliefs are when we think and feel, connect, and we move on. That's a belief. A belief isn't something we think, and a belief isn't something we feel. It's when those two come together, that's what forms a belief. Okay, like you live from this belief, an understanding of something. And those are happening all the time. Every experience, every moment we're living, we're gathering more beliefs, more and more and more beliefs. And realistically, if we don't ever clean out the closet, it's going to get too stuffed in there. We're going to have too many contradicting beliefs all jammed into us as an individual one. And so we have to be willing to reassess our beliefs and see which ones we've outgrown or which ones we've had other experiences to prove that one, I wouldn't say wrong, but small. A small belief that is like a stepping stone to a bigger belief. And if you never step off the smaller one, you won't be able to build on these beliefs, right? So again, I'm just trying to encourage us to not be afraid of letting our minds and hearts and beliefs change, to grow, and to be accepting to more. Yeah. So that's with the date from February to March 15th. So maybe keep a journal. It would have been great if I did this video on the 5th, because then you could have started on the 5th, but I didn't. So keep your journal from today, whenever you're seeing this video, to March 15th, or look back. If it's already past the 15th and you're seeing this, look back and see like what was going on with you, what was going on with your community around you, what was going on with your country, and then what was going on worldwide. Because as above, so below, as without, so within, right? And so February 5th to March 15th, and then Pluto goes retrograde, which means it comes back over that 29th degree again in a review moment from June 15th to July 29th. And if you keep a record of what was going on from the February 5th to the March 15th, it'll help you recognize what's resurfacing June 15th to July 29th, because we're going back over it, okay? So it will help you navigate those and help you find all the gems and the beauties of those beliefs that we talked about earlier that need to be. It's going to show you which ones need to grow, because it's not like a total wipeout. Our beliefs are very important, and we should not want to let something influence our beliefs very easily. But if you keep records of the first one, again, February 15th to March 5th, February 5th to March 15th, then it can help anything that resurfaces from June 15th to July 29th are the beliefs that you need to start looking at and think like, did I outgrow them, or are these beliefs that my other people have given me and they're not really mine anymore? And then last but not least, because it retrogrades like this, but then it goes back direct, and we call this shadow in astrology, which means that it now is going direct. It's going to hit that 29 degree again. You will have 3 opportunities to check yourself with these beliefs. And if you take advantage of this, imagine the freaking catapult effect you can have on your individual journey, and knowing that our individual journey is the only journey that should matter to us, because if we're working on our journey, we're helping the collective. So that last time it goes over 29 in shadow is December 14th to January 14th. Okay? So journal from February 5th to March 15th. When you just free journal, your higher self, God, will have you write what you need to write. Then reread those journal entries June 15th to July 29th and see where similarities are popping up. Different people, different faces, different situations, but similar around beliefs. And then again, reread both those journal entries, December 14th and January 14th, and it will really solidify, because anything that pops up in that last shadow, that very last one, those are the things that you missed the first 2 times. So, dude, look at it as like a level in a game or a test in a classroom. You are learning the material. Then you review the material. Then you take the test. And after you take that test, or after you, what was my first analogy? A level in a game. After you can get past that level, you don't really go back. So as you proceed through the rest of the levels or the rest of the tests, your score, or in a game level, like anything you left behind that you didn't gather that you should have for the next level, is going to affect you. And that's why I'm saying, like, instead of letting life happen to you, instead of letting that affect you, pay attention to yourself. And realize that the universe or God is hand feeding you what you need. All you have to do is eat it. Pay attention, see that they're offering it to you. And my suggestion is this: to journal it, to pay attention to yourself, to what's going on around you, your interactions with others, the world stage, because all of those are all happening within us. I'm wishing you all the best. Worldwide love and extra compassion to the citizens of Russia. I also feel the frustrations of having your government do things that you don't support. And extra compassion because we as U.S. citizens have had more of a play in how our government is acting right now, because we have the power to vote and choose. And from my understanding, Russia doesn't really have that much power on who's running your country, which is a feeling of even more out of control. So I'm sending you love and support, and I hate to sound like Miss America, but world peace, baby. World peace. Let's let our leaders bat their chest as much as they want, but we won't be their pawns, because we see each other for who we are, and we don't want to hurt each other.